Is it tougher for you, let's say, to play Tommy? Because it's kind of twofold there.
Yeah.
Like, I guess
Yeah.
you're cool with Tommy, and then Brad Stein is his coach,
Yeah.
and that's your guy as well. So how is that matchup for you? Does it feel a little strange?
I think when I played him in Newport, that matchup was like it was like more of like a Cinderella, not even a Cinderella story, just like a fairy tale where it was just like, oh, this is awesome. Like I get to play Tommy. Like, he's top 15 in the world. This is a great feeling. Like center
It's
court.
a privilege.
Yeah. Like the stadium court at Newport. Like this is so, like I get to play Brad's player. Like this is awesome. And like, I didn't really go into the match thinking like, oh, I can win this match. Like it was more of just like a, go out there, play, like kind of be like a little puppet, hopefully the crowd likes me, whatever.
Okay.
That type of matchup where, I went out there and played, but like I didn't believe that I was going to be able to win the match.
Those are tough because like when you get to a score like a close score in a set, 4-3, 5-4, you're kind of thinking like, okay, it's a respectable set.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Exactly. That's exactly what happened. When I played him, I lost the first set 6-4. I think I got broken at 4-all or 5-4. And it was like I was like, oh, like it's 4-all. Like this is cool. Like this is great. Like I'm making it tough, and then boom, broken. Just because I like let my train of thoughts go just like a little bit. Whereas when I played him in Dallas, it was more of like all right, like I want to show that I'm here to play. Like, cause actually, it's funny. I played him in preseason. We played this like 4-set match. We're going to do a 3 out of 5, but if either one of us had lost in straights, then we were going to play just the 4th set, just that way we could do like, get ready for like Australia, be physically ready. So you won the
first 3 sets?
I lost 6. I lost bad. I lost worse than yesterday losing to School Kate. I lost 6-0, 6-1, 6-2, 6-0. So I got 3 games. I got 3 games in 4 sets.
And how long was the practice?
I mean,
2.5 hours.
Maybe if we're lucky. Like with a warm up.
Really?
With a warm up, with like a 20-minute warm up.
He was crazy locked in.
I mean,
he didn't.
I'm not even gonna say he was locked in. I literally got
missing outside the court.
Yeah, I could not put a ball in the court.
It was Brian saying?
It was Brian was there, Brad was there, like Saba was there, Franco, Hugo, like everyone was there.
No coaching?
It was. I mean, there was coach. I mean, clearly there was coaching, but like it didn't help me. Like, I was getting
Brian.
Honestly, no, like it was. We after the match, we were just like, whoa, like what the fuck just happened? And so like going into the match in Dallas, I kind of was just like, that like me and Brian kind of talked about, we're like, man, this like actually might be like good for you. Like Tommy might be like, oh, I'm not literally like bagel him on TV. Like now I'm gonna absolutely embarrass him. And meanwhile, I'm thinking, I'm like, man, this is great. Like he's gonna come in confident. I'm obviously I was playing well.
Was he like? Is he trash talking off court?
No, not at all.
No, okay.
Tommy is I mean, maybe trash talking me just because I am close with him. Okay. But I mean, I don't think he's pretty. Okay. Yeah, he's pretty respectable. Like he's a very easygoing guy. Like he's not gonna go out of his way to like bother someone. Like he's gonna go fish and he's gonna go do his own thing. And he's perfectly fine doing that. Like he does not want to have to go do all this extracurricular stuff where it's, social media or whatever, like all this stuff that he doesn't have to do. He's like, he literally just wants to go fish. That's what his thing is. Like if he's like as much time on the boat and he's happy.
Good.
But going into that match in Dallas, I was just like, all right, I want to show that I'm here to play and I want to beat him. Like I want to get him. And, the first set, like I literally, my whole plan was I'm not going to even acknowledge Brad as like a person over there. Like we cannot like, cause if I looked at him, then I was going to lose just like a little bit of my like thought process and like what we were doing. And so I tried to I'd literally go over like if you were Brad, the towel box is here and I'd be like this and I'd be like face down, like head, like I'd be like my head's over here, like up like this, like literally
this part doesn't exist, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
literally right here wasn't a thing. Yeah. Like this, it wasn't even a thing. And so I didn't acknowledge that.
No, but this time it's up like this.
Please talk to the hand. But so yeah, I didn't give him just like any acknowledgement, and I lost the first, and I eventually get down 5-4 in the second, and I'm able to just like I'm still present. Like I still at that time in the second, I literally hadn't even like shown that I was like that Brad was there. I didn't acknowledge him still. And I was able to break. And I think at that 5-all game, I hit like this absurd half volley, like an absurd half volley, and was able to win the point. And I go to my towel And Brad's like, man, that was a sick half volley,
No
dude.
way.
And right there, and I was just like, yeah, it was pretty sick. I was like, that was pretty sick.
Should have went.
Yeah, and then there was like another that was like the first, like, all right, that was the first time I like acknowledged that they were there. And then like a little bit later on, there was another point where Tommy had me running all over the court, and I made like a sick like one-handed pass down the line.
I think I saw that, yeah.
And Tommy plays a half volley like from behind his body, and I like go over to Tal. I'm like, man, I was moving so fucking fast right there. Like I looked at him, I was like, I'm moving so fucking fast, and he's like, you're moving pretty quick. And so we were just like talking. Like that's when we first like finally started like actually interacting. Whereas I think Brian and Tommy on the other side were, I think they were talking a bunch. Like there was some guy that was like next to our box that was like literally like heckling Tommy, and Tommy's like, who the hell is this guy? Like, who is this guy? Like, why is he in your like in the box next to you, Brian? And Ryan's like, I have no idea who this guy is. Like, I do not know.
There was a point in one of the matches. It was the first match. Who'd you play? Manarino. Manarino match. He hit like either a drop shot or you're trying to run down a ball and like you were slow to it or something. And Brian and Brad turned to like, what's Franco's the other guy, the fitness coach?
Oh, Emmy turned
to him and was like, what are you guys doing? Like, what's going on? Why do you not get that ball? Like, what are you guys doing in fitness? He's like, are you working on his slow twitch muscle fibers?
Forward training, baby. Yeah. Forward training.
Well, you won the second set. There was Tom, and there's a picture of a video of Brian like right from the first point.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Pumped.
Yeah, he was so fired up. But yeah, I mean, I think the greatest thing I get from like playing against Tommy is after the match, he tells me, like, he's able to give me input from an opponent's perspective. Mm-hmm. Like he's able to tell me what he felt against playing me and what he thought I could have done better.
Nice of him to do that.
Very nice. Yeah. That's not something that
many players
do that. There's not a lot of players that would do that. Even for other Americans. Yes, exactly.
I'm telling you from my perspective, and I don't want you to beat me. But
yeah, they're gonna play again.
Yeah, exactly. But he's more than willing to do that, and he's always like, he tells me like, he's like, man, like, you broke at 4-5 because like I felt you. Like I could feel that you were still locked in and present.
That's a crazy one.
And tranquilo, calm down. Calm down, dude.
Give me that one, yeah. Sorry.
But yeah, he was able to just give me input that you don't really get. Like if I'm playing Kipson, he's not gonna tell me, hey, dude, I thought you did this really well. Like he's not gonna.
He's never gonna say a word.
He'd be like, hey, nice match, bro,
yeah.
and then walk off. But yeah, like, and then maybe a day later, like I'll be like in the locker room, I'll go to Kipson and be like, yo, like, how's your hunting going?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, it's nice. Like I bought it with the money I beat you with.
No way.
But we have that like relationship where we can say it. But like Tommy, he's not gonna like, I'm not gonna ask that type of like, he's gonna be like, hey, like I thought you could have done this better, and like, I feel your presence here. Like if you keep doing that like against other guys, like then they're gonna feel it and they're gonna break down too, and it'll keep you like. Just certain little.
By presence, what did he mean? He meant your energy was different, or the way you were playing, you were forcing him into the situation. Just,
I mean, honestly, I'll take like it's energy, the way that I'm like controlling like my emotions through the points, like or after the points. I mean, like showing that I'm like still there to play. Where it's like, I mean, you could be down a set and a break, and I could be like, oh, like fuck this, like I'm gonna lose this match, like he's top 10 in the world, like there's no point in me trying. But I was still like, all right, I was still present. I was still locked in. I was like, all right, I can still win this match. Like that, I didn't like go away. Like I still showed him that I was like present and like willing to try and win the match. And
underrated is body language.
Like, 100%.
In my opinion. Like
Carabelli, bro, machine. I didn't see the guy get upset one time in the whole match. He gave one of these.
Yeah.
Maybe, but down 3-love, up 3-love.
Yeah.
No, every point, nothing.
So I looked upset.
You had a few, a couple of.
No, he's gonna go. Caraballo's gonna go to the towel. He's gonna walk to the center of the court, turn around, get two balls,
ask for one more, hit the other one away, grab the next one
for 3 hours.
Yeah,
for 3 hours.
Crazy, bro.
Robot.
Yo, robot.
Next day,
down 30-love on your serve, wins the point. Like, bro.
Oh, unbelievable. No, but the body language thing, crazy, I think, is insane. Like, I see it. I see it so often now, like, in several ways. Like, I see it where, like, someone's body language looks like they're already defeated.
Yeah.
It's like, you already know.
Yeah.
And then there's also the body language that when they're faking, kind of. You can also sense that. Yeah. You can sense when they're, like, trying to show you that they're confident, but you just know that they're not. You know, which is, like, I guess that's that's what you're supposed to do, I guess. But
fake it till you make it kind of thing.
Yeah, but to me, that stuff is so important. It's like I feel that now, especially with doubles and momentum and how quick everything can change. Like sometimes you have to miss a terrible ball and just fucking blame the racket, the strings. It's like
I would never, bro.
No, I would
never. Strong there.
Meanwhile, in my mind, I'm 9 out of 10 tight. Can't put the forehand in. I'm, bro, what is going on with the racket?
That's not me.
Go to the back, switch rackets or something. But yeah, I think body language is.
But it's
huge.
good that he shares that as a top 10 player. You also know that these guys are not invincible. They also get tight. Maybe they show something different. They don't freak out or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's good that he shows you that. Can you tell us a little bit what the challenge of playing Tommy is? Because if you watch him play, obviously he moves great. The forehand isn't unreal. The backhand is super clean. The kick serve is nice. The serve is actually really good. But like, what are you...
You sure you need him to tell you? Because it sounds like you already fucking know.
I would like for the man who played him to say, what did it feel like, pause, to play against Tommy Paul?
So like it's funny. So last year when Tommy won Dallas to 250, I sat with Brad like watching the match, and Brad like looks at me. He goes, "Hey, count in a rally how many balls on the forehand side that Tommy hits clean." And there was maybe a 15-shot rally, and maybe it was like literally all forehand to forehand. And I looked at Brad. I go, "Am I crazy or like not one of those was clean?" And Brad's like, "Dude, he can't hit a forehand clean for his life." And I mean, that was last year. He's hitting a lot better now, but it was literally like, I mean, he could frame one where it's just like super short and barely bounces. Then there's one that's super heavy, and then there's one that bounces off. Like, I think the thing that's most difficult, I mean, his movement's ridiculous. Like he's able to get to every ball. Like it's very tough to hit a winner against him. So that's obviously puts a lot of pressure on you, especially a player like me. But his ability on the backhand side to create width with it. Okay. So then you have to try and press, or you have to try and like create an angle off of that. But then he's gonna beat you backhand line, and then all right, say I hit a great forehand cross. All right, he's still there because he's so fast. So now I'm out of position and I play a great ball there, but then he's just gonna put me back here, and then he's like, it's just he's able to play chess with his movement, and he's just a step ahead of you. On top of the fact that his backhand kind of goes through the court, skids a little bit more, doesn't really get too much height off the court. Whereas forehand gets a lot more height.
It won't sit for you to like really...
Exactly. So his forehand, it bounces and it gets up, whereas backhand shoots through and stays low. So say he hits
that alone is annoying.
It's very frustrating.
That's like Nori.
You're having to look up here, and then you're having to like you're just the ball's not in a constant spot, so you're not able to get you don't feel like you're feeling the ball great.
No rhythm, no
like
comfort,
you're having to hit the ball, and it's like at a different like height and speed, and it's just really frustrating playing against him because he's able to just move the ball around, and you feel like you can't get ahead of him with his footwork. Like you can't get like him a half a step slow because he's very balanced, especially when you're approaching, like kind of what we were talking about earlier with like, all right, approaching to a backhand. It's like even if you then change it up and go to his forehand, he's still balanced enough and fast enough where he's going to get to that ball, and he's got enough hand talent where he's going to, all right, he can hit like a banana shot line, or he's going to put it low at your feet. And if you don't hit a great volley, or like you try and go drop volley, he's going to get there because he's like hits the ball and quickly runs. And I mean, he's basically done all these drills that I do with Franco and all these things that all the players do with Franco. He's been doing them for, gosh, I don't even know how many years, 7 years, 8 years, maybe, probably even longer.
So wait, what did coming back to the forehand, 15 forehands that he could not hit clean. What was the point made by the coach?
It's just there's the different height on it. Like it wasn't even just like that he was trying to like, oh, if Tommy's forehand shit. It's just like he's just like, man, he did like
I thought he misses inside the court very well. Like he's missing inside the court all day long.
No, I thought it was more like he's okay. He's okay with like like what you saying, not missing. Like even if it's not clean, he's okay and unfazed. And he's just gonna show like that's fine.
It's exactly what it is. Like he's fine. Like obviously, I mean, you'd like to hit the strings as clean as possible, but he doesn't like Tommy. Like
don't worry, he doesn't watch this podcast.
He's like so like he's just so laid back
right now.
He's just like doesn't freak out about like, all right, not hitting the forehand great.
Exactly.
Like you could at the end of a practice, it's funny. Like some players they ask for like, hey, can I get like 4 inside out forehands, and they make the first 3, and then the last one they miss it, and they're like, all right, give me like a 4 more.
Yeah.
Where Tommy's like, all right, you give him 4 feeds, he'll miss all 4, and you're like, all right, I'm all right. Like it felt good. Like,
confidence is crazy.
He could miss every ball and be like, all right, like it's fine. I feel great.
Yeah.
He lets
And
go unreal as well.
Like he
you
literally
were saying
doesn't like doesn't like if he doesn't go in the court, it's like
His mind is in the ocean already.
it's the motion of like, all right, the preparation, all that stuff. It felt good, so the forehand feels fine.
He's not thinking about this motion. He's thinking about this motion.
Yeah, just
doesn't want to be in the court anymore. That's why he's like, I want to go fish.
Like, all good.
get me off the court.
Yeah.
Thanks
So,
for watching this
you
clip. If you want to watch the full episode, the link is in the description down below.